What's going on, everyone? Welcome to our weekly market overview. All right, so I'm going to give you my weekly overview and what we are looking at as Eagle Eye FX. I know in the coming weeks, in the coming months, you know, yeah. So, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button. Remember to like. Remember to share. Remember, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our next videos. All right, so you can see that I'm starting with Gbpcad. So you see that Gbpcad, we came from an impulse move, correction, impulse move. Then we have been on a bigger correction. So I'm expecting, and then there's some impulse move here, as you can see. So based on them going with the 90% rule, I'm expecting maybe Gbpcad to come to this level over here, maybe before we see it going up, or it might actually continue going up. Okay, so but based on this structure over here, this has been a bigger correction since 2016. It's really been correcting so much, so we'll expect a very strong move to the downside once it just starts going down like that. But this is actually a weekly time frame, so you have to break it down to our level. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, you can see what the market is giving to us. Okay, so you had an impulse move. Let me change the color. Impulse move. Then we had a correction. Then we had an impulse move. Then here we had some sort of like a descending structure. We had a descending structure over here, of which I see we can take advantage of in lower time frame. So let me go to 4 hours. So on the 4-hour time frame, now you can see that it becomes clear. So you can see this actually market came all the way up to here. If you have watched the Forex mastery training that I've been doing, you'll understand all this move. The moment we are coming from up here, a lot of scaling gains, you see that we're expecting this market to come all the way down to where the move started, and you can see this came all the way down. Then now it's giving us what? It's giving us a correction to the downside. So let me delete this so that we don't have so many charts. Then down here, we can see that we had this descending structure over here. Okay, we had this an impulse move, correction, impulse move. Then the market broke, came all the way to this level. Now we are here. So I'm expecting to I'm observing to see how this is gonna play out here, because it will come and give us a double bottom maybe before it goes up again, even to complete this W formation. So I'll be interested maybe to see if I can catch a move to the upside, because you can see that if you give us a confirmation, we are talking about almost 200. We're talking about almost like 200 pips. So if you go to the lower time frame, you can see that there's forming some sort of like a descending structure. So this one it's not yet ready yet. I want to observe how this is going to play out, because if it gives us another descending structure like this, because it can easily do this. Okay, so once it breaks and maybe it gives me a flag, then I can be interested in buys to go to the upside. But before that, then I'll just be patiently observing it to see how it's going to do it, to see how it's going to play out. Okay, let me go to my second one, which is Gbpjpy. Okay, Gbpjpy has been playing out very well. So I did this analysis yesterday, and I sent some people. So you can see that GJ has given us a what? Has given us a double top. So long term, I'm expecting a very strong move to the downside. And remember, I'm on the daily time frame. Okay, I'm actually on the daily time frame. So I'm expecting this move to come all the way, to this low over here. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So when I went to the 4-hour time frame, You can see we have this move to the upside. Then also here we formed another structure. Then the market, of course, we missed this all these entries over here, but here it gave us a very nice flag when you go to the to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, we delete this for the 1 hour time frame. Now this thing, let me show you something over here. So you can see that while I was doing my analysis, this is what the market had given to us here. It was actually forming a flag over here. So of course, after this flag over here, I was expecting, I'm actually expecting a move to the downside, maybe up to this level, because the 90% rule all the way up to this level over here. And what happened? So remember, the moment you are trading these flags, okay, remember the rule is they must not be less than at least 6 to 8, 1 hour candlestick. So we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me take away this. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then before we saw a break. So we have to be patient with these things. Okay. Don't just see just began to form, then you go in immediately. You have to be very patient. Then you set your sell stop down over here, and then maybe your stop loss somewhere above over here. Then you ride this move to the downside. Okay. And what are we talking about? We are talking about maybe even if you are going to target this to be a first target over here, if this is your first target over here, then we are looking at a 2.7%. But the overall, I'll be targeting this level, which is 8.37%, or actually a what? Actually an 11% trade. And you can already see that the trade is already on its way down. Okay, that is what you can see. So this is a long term. So if you're late here, you can just wait for it to give us another flag confirmation. Once it gets here, it can give us another flag, descending a flag, a bearish flag. Then you can scale in and ride this GJ to the downside. So that is what I'm looking at on GBP JPY. So let me look at GBP USD. Same thing, right? These things are just the same. I drew this thing yesterday. I'm going to show you that also. So you can see here, there was some sort of like a flag that was beginning to form here. And I knew that because we are coming from up here, so we had an impulse move correction, then we had a bigger flag, then a breakout, then another flag over here. The overall target we are targeting is down, down, down over here. And as you can see, it is already playing out. So you can see that this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it broke out. So this was my prediction. I was expecting this thing to play out this way, and then to move over this. So for those people who want to join my VIP group, is available. Normally, where we look at the market on Sunday evening, we look at the markets, we analyze the market together, then we set our watch list, and then we enter our trades, then we wait and see how this is gonna play out. So you can see that this one also it has already moved, like we are talking about almost what, 80 pips into profit. Okay, definitely our target is here, which is 153 pips on GBP USD. Okay, so maybe let's look at Nzdcad. Nzdcad also, same thing. Okay, same thing here. There was this flag over here. Okay, there was this flag over here. Definitely yesterday it was somewhere around here when I was doing this analysis. As you can see, yeah, I was actually targeting this NSDSD to come down, maybe to give us this triple bottom before we see a move to the upside, because we've been on a descending channel, then went up, maybe it can come down, finish this, give us a double bottom here or a triple bottom here before we see the move to the up. So you can see that this thing is playing out. So we can actually adjust this. We can adjust this like this. Okay, just adjust it. You can see that it's giving us a larger flag over here. So you can see there's some sort of like a scoop over here. You can see this scoop over here. So you can set your you can set maybe your limits over here. Maybe put your stop loss somewhere around here. That is a 31, 32 pip stop loss. Then maybe you can target 2.6 times. Okay, 2.6 times, which is not bad. All right. So that is what we are looking at on what? That's what we're looking at on Nzdcad. Then we're talking about Nzdchf. Nzdchf, you can see that it has given us a structure. It's giving us a structure. So overall, I'm actually looking for sales. Okay, I'm looking for sales. This is a daily time frame, so you can see an impulse move, then correction, then continuation, and my target will be this level over here. Okay, so this is so you can see on that on the daily time frame, it's given us this a correction over here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Then it becomes clear. All right, becomes clear. We have 1 2 3 touches. We have 1 2 3 touches on the lower side, so it is still corrective. It has not still given us a confirmation. So you can actually wait for it to come, and you maybe enter your trade here, put your stop loss, and maybe target this as your first level over here. Or what you can do as well is you can wait for a breakout, because once it breaks out and gives us a flag, then we enter our sell, put our stop loss, then we are targeting this level over here, and of course we are targeting this level down over here further to see how it is going to play out. Okay, so finally, let's look at Nzdjpy. Nzdjpy. This was also a very beautiful. Some of these things have already started playing out, but look, I just had to show you guys. If you want to do analysis with me on Sunday evening, then the link is on the description below. You can link me up, and then I can add you to my VIP group whereby we normally do analysis on Sunday. Okay, so you can see that with Nzdjpy, we are actually on a what? Let me go to the weekly time frame. So you can see that from the weekly time frame, we are actually in a corrective, structure. So the overall coming weeks or months, we are expecting this market to actually come all the way to this level over here. So that is actually we're looking for long-term sales. So then we have to break them down to the daily time frame. So let me maybe just jump straight to the 4-hour time frame. Then also you can see it has given us what we call trends in trend. So inside this big trend, we have this corrective structure over here. And let me adjust this a little bit. So we have this structure over here, which has 1 2 3, and then touches. We're expecting this move to come over here. Then we have 1 2 touches, and also inside this one, we had another structure that has formed over there. So this is, you can see, a typical example of trends in trends. So definitely, I'm going to do a video. Or maybe in one of the episodes we are going to be talking about trends, because you can see that we had this trend over here. Then of course we had a breakout. You can see that we had a breakout over here. So definitely I have to bring this here because of pattern separation. Because I had a breakout, we had another flag. Then yesterday, as at last night, we had this flag over here. Let me show you. You can see, the flag had begun to, the flag was actually forming. Okay, you can see that the flag had actually just begun to form. So definitely my target is here. Once we break and I see another flag, I'm holding till this level over here. Then the overall, coming weeks, months is I'm expecting this sell to come all the way down to this level. And then look at that. So let's adjust, let's remove this. Then let's adjust this. Okay, and then we adjust this one as well. this one as well. So you can see on a 1 hour time frame, you can see these are more than 6 to 8 what are they called, candles. Okay, remember you can't trade on 4 or 3 or 2 or 5. Normally I look for 8, 6, 8 going thereabouts. So you can see that this is a beautiful move. So if you can enter there, I mean a 52 pip is not bad. Then you see that your first target is at 2.1%, and definitely, sorry for that, definitely my over where I'm targeting is not this level here. I'm actually targeting where the impulse move to the upside began. We are talking about a 6%, right? So I'm expecting to hold this 6% overall up to there, and then definitely we are looking at the longer sell, which is an 11%. You can imagine what an 11% can do to your account. So guys, that's what we are looking for. Some of these things they've already started to play out, no problem. Remember, don't suffer from FOMO, fear of missing out. The market will still give you more setups. We have what you call expecting this market definitely is going to give us more flags. You're going to see more flags. Remember, we trade market structure and patterns in this channel over here. So definitely we're expecting more entries. We're expecting more scale in. So guys, if you want to follow us, the link is on the description below. If you want to hit me up, I add you to my VIP group so that you don't miss these big moves. Then you can always hit me up. So thank you guys for watching. This is Eagle Eye FX signing out.